Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is definitely a little different looking. We are not in a cockpit or an airplane today. We are going to be piloting the Starship Enterprise. I'm actually playing a game, Star Trek Bridge Crew, and in this video we're going to be taking on the Kobayashi Maru challenge. Now normally in this game, which came out about 5 or so years ago, and unfortunately for whatever reason Ubisoft has decided it is no longer worth their time, which I'm pretty sad about. Actually, this is a fun game. I enjoy it. But normally in it, you would only be able to do the campaign missions and the Kobayashi Maru challenge with the main ship in the game, which is known as the Aegis. The A is silent. But a little glitch that I learned from some people on the Facebook page, that if you left over right like this, and when you have it selected, if you click the Enterprise and the campaign missions at the same time, and you get it right, then it'll show up like this, to where you can select your missions, but it'll show that you have the Enterprise selected. So, that's what we're going to do today. We're going to do the Kobayashi Maru challenge on the USS Enterprise in Bridge Crew, and we're going to see how well we do. I don't have anyone else to play with, so this is a solo mission, so I'm going to be kind of doing a lot of it myself and using the AI. But yeah, let's get on into it and let's see what happens.
Captain, I have an update from Starfleet Command. They're sending us new coordinates.
So, for those who have never played this game before, or have been on the fence about getting this game, it's definitely worth it. As you can see, we are in a fairly faithful recreation of the original Enterprise. And in it you have control of a lot of your little buttons down here, which to figure it out you have I think it's the B button, I can't remember. I want to say, or X, sorry. X button on the controller here, but it brings up your little things to tell you how it is, because on the other ship it's all on there, so it tells you what it is. The Enterprise itself is very analog and very old school, so it's all a bunch of these little Jolly Rancher shaped buttons and stuff. But as you can see, you've got various things that you can do here in the captain's chair. You can bring up your stuff and give commands to the tactical, the helm, and engineering. You can bring your little pad up here. From here, you can select to see your objectives and your map and stuff. From here also, you can actually take over, and if I was playing with other people, they would be in these positions. Go over the different various areas, like the tactical area of the ship. I can do all these different things here, and fire weapons and scan and all that cool stuff. All my information appears up there. Back, and we can select the hopefully this game can get buggy at times, and it can kind of freak out, and then you have to restart it, so I'm hoping that doesn't happen during this video. But the helmsman and stuff, all the stuff, I can pilot the ship and change my stuff and whatnot. Like from here I can actually actively control the ship. Maybe I guess I gotta increase the speed here. But yeah, it's not wanting to go up and down. But I can. Yeah, I'm kind of moving backwards. It's slow. So. But yeah, but you can do all these different things and stuff. And I'm actually going to
Aye. Throttles zero.
stop. But in the engineering, go in here, and you have everything from get ready for a warp. You can repair your stuff. You can use transporters. You can divert power to the different systems and everything. And from the videos I've seen of people playing, if you have multiple people playing with you and stuff, I mean, you can have a really cool experience. You can have the person over here in this area giving you constant readouts on how the ship's doing and things like that, and as you're giving orders they can change it and stuff. So a lot of that can be done via this menu. but sometimes it's not exact. Like, sometimes if I want the helmsman to avoid going somewhere, I have to probably actively drive the ship myself instead of just telling him, otherwise he's going to take a straight shot. So, anywho, without further ado, let's go ahead and get on with the Kobayashi Maru mission. Alright, location. We need to impulse to Gamma Hydra, Section 10. Alrighty, so I'm going to bring up our impulse section here. I've memorized some of these buttons, but so Section 10, plot course. Alright, course is plotted. Going to give the command prepare for impulse.
Making ready for impulse. Course plotted.
Alright, now that's done, go ahead and engage impulse engines. Yeah, I'm not really sure why Ubisoft gave up on this game. It's a lot of fun. I like it. I'm a Star Trek fan, so this is kind of fun. It's kind of cool to be able to do this and have this view of things. So, the other ship, the Aegis, is more of like the Abrams version of the ships. So,
Captain, I'm getting something on the distress channel. Putting it on screen.
This is Captain Jameson of the Kobayashi Maru. It struck a gravitic mine. We've lost all power and our hull has been penetrated. Life support systems are failing. Our position is Gamma Hydra Section 10. Please, you must help us.
well,
Captain, that places them in the Klingon neutral zone. Entering the zone would put us in violation of treaty.
that's what we're all about. So, I've done this a few times, and I have found that one of the definite things that makes this a little easier is I'm going to go with airing. And, oops. So, I'm actually powerful. We're not going to use shields because your shields have to be down to teleport. So, I'm going to drop all power from shields, up all my power to my phaser banks. Alright, so that's good to go. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into tactical spot here, and I'm going to, let's see, first of all, we're going to arm photon torpedoes. We can't go into a red alert because it'll raise the shields and stuff, but so we're just going to do it like this. Do this, and got to make sure that this here, we're within range of our phasers. So take out some of these gravitic mines before we start running in here, because if you get within like 7 kilometers of them, they will come after you and cause a lot of problems. There we go. So,
no target selected.
yeah, man. I'm not within phaser range, but we will fire a photon torpedo towards it. Maybe. Well, here's what we're gonna do. So, helm.
Aye, aye.
Approach target. Full speed.
Aye, full speed ahead.
Alright, tactical. Take over the tactical department here. And once we're within phaser range,
We're approaching the Klingon neutral zone, Captain.
yep. Come on, phasers.
I'll alert medical.
All right, our pathway is clear. Tactical
Roger that.
officer is
Target
going to
selected.
scan the ship so we can figure out how many life
Initiating
signs are
scan.
aboard.
Transferring analysis to your panel, Captain.
Pad 381 life signs. We're going to start
Staying with them.
Acquiring
transporting them
transporter
off. Helmsman up here. Up a little bit. I ran into the ship, and I think that slowed me down a little bit, so don't want that.
Warning. Cloaked vessel detected.
Captain, Cleveland detected.
Following the target.
I've got a
Energizing.
new contact.
Staying
Hostile.
with them.
You got it. Changing target. Firing.
There are still others aboard.
Following.
Acquiring lock.
Now from here, basically, we're just going to keep trying to hold the Klingons off and keep transporting people off the ship as fast as we can here. We can't use the shield, so thankfully the Enterprise's hull is fairly beefy, so... We're still getting transporter lock.
Scratch one hostile.
Klingon ship is down.
Energizing. Others are still awaiting transport.
Following the target.
Establishing lock.
I got 78 the last time I did this, so
Warning. Cloaked vessel
we're
detected.
going to see if we can't do any better.
Energizing. There are others remaining aboard the target.
Following.
Acquiring lock.
We're showing on their sensors. I'm reading multiple
Following the
hostile
target.
contacts. Aye, aye. Locking on target. Opening fire.
Energizing.
Enemy breaking contact.
Others are still awaiting transport.
Staying with them.
Acquiring transporter lock.
We can switch our views also, if we want to. You can see that.
Enemy vessel
Magnifier view of the
destroyed.
ship.
Energizing. There are still others aboard.
Following the target.
Establishing lock.
Aye,
Following.
Captain. Updating target. Engaging target.
Now, I would really enjoy to be able to play this with other people. I think this would be a lot of fun. From what I've read, though, I think Quest 2 causes a little bit of issues if there's cross-platform going on. So,
Energizing.
but someday I might be able to. But until then, this is honestly a lot of fun.
Warning. Cloaked vessel
There are others remaining aboard the target.
Yep.
Staying with them.
Acquiring lock.
Hostile destroyed.
Aye. Repair
Start
crews to
repairs.
phasers.
Actually,
Affirmative.
Enemy know we're here.
Phasers are
Cloaking.
en route. Energizing.
Hostile contacts
Follow.
detected. Aye, aye. New target locked. Firing.
There are still others aboard. Engine repairs complete. Engines are fully operational.
Following the target.
Establishing lock. Energizing. Shield emitters restored. Others are still awaiting transfer. Phaser fire
Staying with
control
them.
restored. Acquiring transporter lock.
Kobayashi Maru is at 50% hull integrity.
Fully repaired. Yes, Captain. Repairs underway.
Hostile vessel destroyed.
Energizing.
Aye, Captain. Targeting.
There are others remaining aboard the target.
Staying with them.
Acquiring lock.
Engaging.
Sensor suite repaired, Captain.
Restored.
Engines fully restored.
Engines restored.
Sensors are fully functional.
Now, also from here, you can use the
Engine
Y button
repairs complete, Captain.
and actually get an
Energizing.
outside view. Yep. Get
There
back
are
in.
still others aboard.
Following the target.
Establishing lock.
Enemy vessel
Captain,
breaking
I have
contact.
noticed a pattern of unusual sensor echoes. They are indicative of the recent use of a cloaking device.
Ship equipment detected.
Energizing.
Staying with them.
Blocking new target. Opening fire. New contact. One hostile.
Others are still awaiting transport.
Following the target.
Acquiring transporter lock. Sensors fully restored.
Sensor array restored.
Check out how the here.
Shield emitters
Hull
restored.
shields are off.
Engines restored.
Establishing lock. Energizing.
309.
There are others remaining aboard the target.
Hostile destroyed. No
them
additional
off there.
hostiles on sensors.
Acquiring lock.
Here's the Kobayashi Maru set. 34% hull.
Energizing.
Warning.
Others are still awaiting transport.
Detected.
Staying
Shield
with them.
emitters repaired.
Restored.
Acquiring transporter lock. Acknowledged. Dispatching repair crews.
They know we're here. Cloaking.
There's a lot of them now.
I've got multiple
Phasers
hostile
are fully
contacts.
operational.
Aye, aye, Captain. Changing target. Firing.
Energizing. There are still others aboard.
Hostile retreating.
Following the target.
Establishing lock. Understood. Repair crews are en route.
Kobayashi Maru
Engines
hull
fully
is
restored.
29%.
Shields are fully operational.
Kobayashi Maru, 25% hull integrity.
Sensor array restored.
Hostile vessel destroyed.
Get a few more off there.
Energizing.
Understood. Locking on target. Kobayashi Maru hull, 10%.
There are others remaining aboard the target.
The Kobayashi Maru was just destroyed, Captain.
Let's get out of here.
Captain, we're clear of hostiles.
Congratulations, Captain. You and your crew have just completed the Kobayashi Maru simulation.
I think I did better than last time, actually. We'll see. Hey, I got instead of 78 this time. Not too bad. So yeah, well, there you have it. the Kobayashi Maru test in the USS Enterprise. Now that I'm back in the main menu here, I'll show you what I was meaning if I can get it to go. So normally, under the campaign missions, you can only use the Aegis, which is how they pronounce it in the game. You can't use the other two. And here you can go through the different missions and stuff. Under ongoing missions, you can use the Aegis, the original Enterprise, and the Enterprise D. And through here, you can select various missions and stuff, and just kind of play around and whatnot. And if you had other people, you and 3 other people could control different aspects of the ship and talk to each other and stuff. But that's the Aegis. And but normally, so left over right. So what I would do is I hover until those like that, and just like that. So I wait till I see that highlighted, and then I click. And if you do it right, it's gonna pop up like this. And it shows the Enterprise, and it shows that you can still select your missions, and you can do that. So, but yeah, so little side game here. I enjoy this game a lot, actually. I really wish that Ubisoft would pick it back up and keep going with it, but I doubt they ever will. But if you're a Star Trek fan and you're a fan of VR, then this is definitely, if you haven't already, definitely a fun little game to pick up and play. So, but I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.